what's up guys, Mr. 21 here, welcome back to the channel, and today, something very special. I have waited for 5 fucking months for this shit, alright? Oh, that's heavy. I finally have this RWBY Combat Ready game board. Now this game board came out at November 28th and 2018, 3 years ago since this game released. This game board. The reason why I decided to buy it 5 months ago is because that time RWBY Volume 8 was still airing. I'm like, this is great. I love the fucking show. It now ends. Well, it ended actually. So like, fuck me. It let me shatter when I saw this again. When I saw this arrive in the mail today, I'm like, oh fuck me. If you didn't watch the ending of this volume of Volume 8, fucking watch it, because it's heartbreaking to see. I keep lifting this up. It's really heartbreaking to see RWBY Combat Ready, because this reminds me of Team RWBY, Penny, right? All plastered here. Like, I'm so heartbroken seeing Team RWBY and Combat Ready / meaning Penny, because you know what? I'm gonna spoil it. 3, 2, 1. Team RWBY, Penny, John, all went down the fucking hole. They all died. They are now in some worldly dimension. I don't even know. At the credits, what the fuck? Whatever. We'll soon see that next volume. Hopefully, what we're gonna happen. And also, along with this, I've also got the RWBY expansion, the villain expansion. Now, Roman and Adam are dead. Cinder has changed a lot from this picture. So, a bit outdated here, but they're still the characters I know and love, even though they're dead and some changed. Also got the sub-boss expansion that features Emerald and Mercury and Neo, and I'm not sure, I think the other one as well, from Volume 6, the Spiders clan, whatever they're called. Anyways, let's actually start opening this game board and see what's actually inside. I'm very excited.
Okay, so we see here the RWBY, the main board game, the villains expansion, and the sub-boss expansion. Now I forgot how much all this cost, because it's 5 fucking months since I bought this. I don't remember when, how much these cost. Well, now I'm not sure, because back then it probably was more expensive than before than now. So I was got Kraken shell. Okay, so as you open the box, got fucking wow. No, Pochi. Anyways, sorry. About so you open the box. See, here's the cover of the box. You get greeted by this, the RWBY Combat Ready, how to play the game ish. Even there's a lot of videos on how to play the game, so I won't really need that. Scenario book. There's a lot of rules online how to do this game. This is the what you call this? The chit set. Like, I think you plop this open, and that's how you play the game. You put the villains. Oh, I didn't mean to. Well, that's what it looks like. It's popped out. Well, that's a good example. Okay, I'll put that there. Here's the actual game board. That shit. I'm not professional at this. Here's the actual game board. It's not as big as I thought. But here, you put the villain coin there, and any hero, like, I don't know, just put in Volume 3's Penny. That's how it's supposed to look like, I think. Although these figurines are very cheaply made. Like, they're like just very cheap plastic. So I feel like I could break this at any moment. But that's all. Well, since everything else is so high quality made, I don't really mind. So Next up, we have all the sub-bosses. Like all the sub-boss cards that are featured, like the... Are these sub-bosses? Yeah, they're all sub-bosses, same as the sub-boss expansion. I'll open up later. We have... cubes? I think you put them for the aura and the health of the characters. Example here, like rubies, right? Like, look at this. Like, it's a very cool design. And then these little boxes, I think you put them here. The cubes here, you put them on these things, I assume. Oh, the scroll! Oh, I didn't even notice. There's a scroll. See that design there? That's a scroll. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like the showcase in the show, like you can use a scroll to check your aura and oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, an XP and aura. Okay, so that's neat. Let's see for the other characters. Weiss. Yeah, look at that. The attention to detail is so cool. And even has the semblances and stuff. Although they may have to, if they want to make another board game about RWBY, they have to update the semblances because they have seriously evolved since. Okay, Blake's. Love it. Okay, move that movies out of the way. Here's Yang's. Very cool. That's... Some of them have more HP than the others. Like Yang has the most HP, and Yang has most aura HP, and then they all have 20 XP, whatever that means. And RWBY and Weiss has the least ones. Oof. Nice. Here's Penny's. They need to update this because Penny, although she's dead, so I don't think they really do that anymore. Oh, okay. She has the same amount of health as the Yangs, but so here's all the cards. Let's flip them to have their actual designs because they look very cool. Like, I think Volume 1 outfits are like one of the best outfits they ever had for RWBY, right? Like, I like the updated designs they had for these characters, but I like to see the OG ones back just for like a little while. Now here are the cards. These are stacked. This has Yanks and Pennies on it, and these has Blake's, Rubies, and Weiss's because you can check the color. That's purple/black. There's white and there's red. That's corresponding to the cards. Now these are for the villains. There's Grim. Then the Grim card is just general, I think. Well, there's also some cards saying Thug and stuff. So. Ooh, okay. We have the villains deck. Yeah, that's how they counteract the heroes in their battle. Then we have a 10-sided dice. Never had one of these before, but that's interesting to know. That we have a 10-sided dice. Then we have... I assume these are the semblance tokens, where you put them on the heroes, on the character's card, and say, oh, I have my semblance activated. Maybe. Okay, now for the figurines. We have RWBY's figurine. Very flimsy in terms of the scythe here. Like, I could very easily snap if I tried, which I don't want to do. I could very much snap. We have Weiss. We have Weiss's figurine here, or player character, what you use. And Mittenasters in better days. What the fuck? It's all flimsy. Oh man. I love the waste. Guess it was in the box for 5 months. I fucking understand. Oh god. Almost ripped that one out. Yikes. That's very flimsy. We have Blake's figurine. So she has her Gamble Shroud. That's pretty awesome. We have Yang. I think she has the most sturdy among all of the figurines because of the hair here. Provides a much needed support for the figurine to actually last. So I think she has the most solid of the fucking figures. And of course I showcase Penny here. Hello. Salutations. We'll miss that line very much. Is it under the box? Ah, no, nothing. That's it. Okay. There's nothing. Okay, now for the villains expansion. shake this out. There you go. Now we have Roman Torchwick. People say he will come back. I don't think so. I think he's dead. I think he's dead for sure. We have Cinder. I really hate her right now. I have some resentment towards Cinder in this volume. Volume 8. Oh boy, she's the most bitch she has ever been. Okay, we have Adam. He's dead. I mean, it's cool to play as him. And then look at the box. Oh, there is things on the box. I mean, why would they give us 3 figurines for like a price, right? Okay, so we have more cards. So there's some specific towards Adam and maybe the other villains. And more. Oh, okay, so more RWBY cards. Okay, I see. That's pretty neat. Okay, how about this? Okay, these are very small expansion cards. Alright, finally open it. Okay, so we have the sub-boss cards. Oh, okay, so type, sub-boss, type, sub-boss. Okay, so they're sub-bosses. So these are types, all different types of cards. Okay. So, okay. Then we have... Ah, yeah, it's her from Volume 6. Yeah, cards based on them now. Or is Emerald and Mercury meant to be like... I mean, I guess you can play them as heroes. Because, well, Mercury's still villainish. Well, Emerald's not fully on their side. Not a spoiler, in fact. So, total, this is what all came in. All of this. Beautiful. Right, so we have all of Team RWBY, Annie, Adam, Cinder, and Roman. We have Emerald, Mercury, and Neo's, cards here as a villain cards. We have their Pacific catered villain deck. We have their villain deck, very small actually. What the hell? I mean, I guess they have this one as well as like their other deck, but you know. Then we have the actual villains deck, I think, what the villains use. And we have all of these. Oh wait, God, there's so many card decks around here. Like, so many. Jesus Christ, but and you know. So this is everything that has to show for RWBY Combat Ready. Very sad that they're dead, quote unquote. I'm not sure what happened to them, but you know. Let's just all say they're dead. So they should not be named as RWBY Combat Ready. Should be named as blank because there's no. They're all dead. They're not here anymore. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and see y'all next time.